Good evening. I'm Stacey Amos for News Channel 8, and these are the top stories we have for you tonight. A senator's recall for the governor is on hold. The governor responds about new allegations from an online publication and life-saving techniques in our public schools. These stories and more are up next on News Channel 8. In our top story tonight, Senator Positive Nelson's petition to recall Governor John DeYoung has been temporarily put on hold. Voting to recall the governor were Senators Barshinger, Nelson, O'Reilly, Millen Young, and James. It now moves to committee sometime in the future. In other news, new allegations have again surfaced from an online publication involving VI Governor John DeYoung. Once again, the governor has issued a response for the territory.
This is John DeYoung. It is a sad, sad day in the life of our territory when gossip and slander wash away reason and truth and fairness and common sense. It is a sad day in our nation when reckless allegations can be published without substance or verification as part of the smearing of our president or his attorney general. This kind of broad brush stereotyping was shameful in the days of Jim Crow, and it is more so today. But sometimes the truth must be repeated to serve as a benchmark against which to measure both what is being said and who is saying it. So let me state it again, as I did at the time of the first publication of the outrageous accusation that I have taken bribes, that this is totally and absolutely untrue. If anyone has evidence to the contrary, they have an obligation to deliver to us such evidence and to the proper officials. And in the absence of such evidence, all should know that spreading lies is lying, and they are liars spreading gossip, and rumors make them gossips and rumor mongers. That is all they are, whether they do it on the street or on talk radio. There will be those who seek to convert every lie, every rumor, every innuendo to their political advantage. All people of goodwill in these Virgin Islands, each and every one of us, private citizen and public official alike, has an obligation to work together to find a common ground upon which we can build our future. For if we do not find such common ground, the muck of what is currently being accepted will not hold a future, but will cause it to slip away as if in a mudslide or flood. I stand ready to work with all who will stand for truth, with all who will stand for fairness, and with all who will stand up to do the work of building, not destroying, our beloved Virgin Islands.
Meanwhile, moving back to the Senate, two brand new commissioners were confirmed. VIPD Commissioner Henry White Jr. and Health Commissioner Mercedes Dellum. Both commissioners were confirmed by a 12-3 vote. We wish them both well in their new jobs. Life-saving techniques were demonstrated at the Elena Christian Junior High School on St. Croix earlier today. News Channel 8's Wes Small has more.
Thank you very much, Stacy. This is the Vitima Teen CERT project here at Elena Christian Junior High School. Very important, folks, that everyone knows life-saving techniques. We just lost a brilliant young man who was just 16 years old at Harbor View Basketball Court. He lives at Kennedy. Breaks this reporter's heart because I know the mom and I know the young man. Folks, it's important that CPR is taught in a lot of these schools when we're playing pickup games, and I'm going to ask that Parks and Recreation and folks put water fountains at these basketball courts and these tennis courts. I mean, that's just the way I feel. This young man was dehydrated. He needs water. Folks, we have to look out because a lot of these games are unsupervised. So this is a good program here. Let's go inside Elena Christian Junior High.
She jumped right away to doing chest compressions. She has to do 30 compressions to 2 breaths. 30 compressions to 2 breaths. What the other lady is doing, she's using a packet mask. And she's doing what is known as the head tail chain lift. She has opened the airway. You can hear them counting. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 2 breaths.
This program is sponsored by Vitima, the Virgin Islands Territorial Emergency Management Agency, Vitima has the responsibility for disaster response, coordination, and disaster preparedness in our territory. And with funding from FEMA, Vitima has made this program available to our citizens here in the territory. This is the second offering of this program, and we are pleased to be here at the Elena Christian Junior High, where the principal, faculty, and staff has embraced this program and found it fitting and important to have integrated into the school programs here at Elena.
I hope we have all the recruits here, teen SORT recruits. And we are starting off with Hector Acosta. Okay, could you remain standing? All right, thank you, young man. Luz de los Santos. George Jacobs. Good job, guys. Chief Richards, General Lewis, I present to you the teen SORT recruits for Elena Christian 2011-2012 school year.
Each of these students, again, will receive a backpack similar to what I have in my hand here. And within this backpack, there's a whole heap of equipment. We have such things as a hard hat. Okay. Yeah. So we have also eye protection. We also have masks to place over your nose. And of course, for all the ladies that have soft hands, we have gloves. So there's a whole host of other equipment. You got your flashlights. That's going to be a part of your equipment. You have a lot of work to do for this next week coming, and I look forward to participating. I look forward to coming and seeing how well you guys are doing. And I know that while you are working, I know that you will be learning a lot, and you will be having some fun as well. So I look forward to next week's certification. And then, of course, if we have any disaster here that we need immediate attention, I know that at Elena Christian, we have some 36 students who will be ready at that call to provide some assistance right away until the St. Croix Rescue gets here, or until the police gets here, or the fire department gets here.
You can do anything that you put your mind to do. Don't let anyone or anything hold you back, because success is in your blood, each and every one of you. And so I expect to see each and every one of you here next week to receive your badges or whatever it is that will make you official teen certs.
My name is Akeem Hurst, and I was the one videotaping Teen Cert today. Here are some of my friends who would like to be known.
My name is Jesse Walcott.
My name is Dejan Peter.
My name is Philip Francis. Sean Prince.
Hi, Mom! I enjoyed videotaping, and I hope to learn this more at Elena Christian School.
I want to thank all the coordinators and sponsors of this event: Steve Bullock, Richards, Mr. Elton Lewis, Director Vitima. All of you folks should be applauded. You mom and dads out there, please don't let this happen to you. Let's get more involved in our community. Let's get those water fountains at these basketball courts and these soccer fields so these children can be hydrated. And let's everyone learn CPR and life-saving techniques. At Elena Christian Junior High, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
And we'll take you to the St. Croix Christian Academy's Fun Day when we come back. We'll be right back. The St. Croix Christian Academy celebrated their annual first 100 days of school earlier today. News Channel 8's Wes Small gets in touch with his childhood. Let's take a look.
Well, thanks a lot, Stacy. We're here at Christian Academy here, and what TV station is your best station in the whole world? We got it like that. We got it like that. All right, 100 days. Everybody getting A's and B's? What's the best school in the Virgin Islands? Now we have Principal Linus Gittins. And I have to tell you something, the St. Croix Christian Academy is certainly one of the finest schools in the territory. You should be very proud, all these youngsters and your staff and paraprofessionals and teachers. 100 days, and you do this on an annual affair and basis.
Yes, sir.
And how was your 100 days so far?
Oh, it was great. These kids are excited, and this year we are learning more because we can use the Prometheum board and go worldwide and see what's happening in the rest of the world.
Well, I got to tell you, your students from little all the way up are very intuitive because they all know who's the best news station around. They said Channel 8.
Oh, yes.
You heard
Oh,
that,
yes.
right?
Oh, yes.
So they're pretty smart. And now they're going to start their pep rally. And you want to thank some people, I'm sure, like the parents and volunteers.
Oh, yes. I want to say thanks a lot first to my office staff, to the PTA executive, and to all the teachers and parents who are just supporting the kids and giving them that initiative to go forward.
Yes, and I know most of all we want to thank God because this is a Christian academy and the Lord has provided us so many beautiful children. I want the cameraman to pan on these beautiful young... How old are they? Is that pre-K or kindergarten?
These are 5-year-olds.
Say hi, wave to your mommies and daddies. Say hi. Here is the PTA president for this school.
Treasurer.
The PTA treasurer for this school, Sandra Maylard
Goodwin.
Goodwin, gotcha.
Yes.
Well, this is just a fantastic operation. Now, you've got about 230 some odd students from pre-K all the way up to sixth
grade.
All right.
Yes.
How's the first 100 days been?
It's been excellent. This is actually our 5th year having the 100-day celebration.
Yeah.
It's something that the PTA, put on to, kind of
give them a little
get them out the classroom,
And then, so now they're going to have a jam session. We're still waiting for that. They all got their little signs and stuff. I've got to get somebody in here to talk and stuff. Where's the young man? Where's all the... I need a guy to come in here. And what is your name?
Michelle Goodwin.
Michelle Goodwin. Well, wait a minute. Well, wait a minute. You two, wait a minute. Y'all like sisters. And like the cameraman, nod cameraman if you're also in this family too. Nod cameraman if you used to go to this school. All right, they're getting ready to start the rally.
Yeah.
So, sweetheart, what would you like to do with your career?
I want to be a pediatrician.
Excellent. All right. Any last words as we check out the pep rally for the school?
Yes, well, I pray y'all enjoy yourself as we march around the school, and the kids I know having a ball because they look forward for this every year.
Somebody call the paramedics. Miss Eugene and Miss Gustav, we want to say thank you. And what's the Principal Gittins and everything? We had a great time, man. I just flashed back to my high school days. I just couldn't. The drummer got me going. At St. Croix Christian Academy, way, baby. We had a great time today. I'm Wes Small, going to ICU for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes. That looked like fun. And this Friday, it's the 17th annual Valentine's Day Jump Up in Christiansted. News Channel 8's Wes Small is with organizer Colin Hodge. Let's take a look.
Thanks a lot, Stacy. I love you. Oh, it's out now. It's all out. All right, we're talking about the 17th Valentine Jump Up. Keep it clean. It's a family show, Stace. Here with one of the organizers and producers, as always, Colin Hodge. And yes, this is the first Jump Up since the Hovenza announcement. And no, it's not the end of the world. That's for sure. You know, we're going to have a good time down here with all the vendors and the music and everything. And get something for your loved one there. I'm picking out some earrings for you. Hi, Colin. Hey, this is fantastic. I know more Moko Jumbies and everything and street corners. Colin, you have a special 17th Jump Up. This is a Valentine Jump Up, and you have a special announcement. You know, since Hovenza is going to be kind of cutting back, and you want to tell people, hey, all is not lost.
Yes, good afternoon, Wes. You know, it is our first edition of Jump Up since the big Hovenza announcement a couple of weeks ago. And I just want to say life must go on. You know, we as business people, as employers, as merchants in downtown Christiansted, still have to keep our doors open, still have to employ our employees, still have to pay taxes, and still have to do the things that we do on a day-to-day basis. So what happens after Hovenza? We have to become more interactive with other areas of our community. We have to come together as a community more so than ever before. Do we cut back? We cut back in strategic areas, but we have to become more aggressive in how we spend our money. That's exactly how you know, how we are promoting Jump Up. Yes, Jump Up goes on. It's not a party because these are times when these are some of the times, Wes. But we still have to do what we do: keep our doors open, entertain our tourists. You know, we have to employ. You know, Jump Up is a shopping event. It's a dining event. It's a socializing event. It unfolds in a partying spirit, in a mood of camaraderie. So I want to say, come out this Friday, of course, the 10th of February for the Valentine's Day edition. We're going to have 10 bands and DJs from East Corner to West Corner, from South Corner to North Corner of Christiansted Town. I want to say thanks to the VIPD, who of course is one of our major partners, who will be blocking off Christiansted streets from 5 p.m. So please, if you are working in Christiansted, if you are visiting Christiansted, please remember your vehicles have to be removed from the Jump Up blocked off area by 5 p.m. I want to say thanks to our sponsors, of course, you know, and when we talk about sponsors, I just want to say thank you to Hovenza, who have been a major contributor. They're not involved in this Jump Up, but they have been a major contributor and supporter, not of Jump Up, but to most, if not all, of the businesses in downtown Christiansted. I am quite sure that no business in Christiansted can say that a main part of their revenue stream does not come from Hovenza employees and management. So I want to say big respect to them for their support of the VI over the years. I want to say please bring your family out, because Jump Up is a family affair, a clean, wholesome quarterly event that supports the family element, it supports the dining element, it supports everyone. And the merchants of downtown Christiansted, thank you for support. This is the 17th edition of the Valentine's Day Jump Up. So I want to say thank you, Wes. You guys are a big supporter of ours too.
Yeah, we try.
As neighbors, Wes, as neighbors, we have to understand these are times when more than ever we're going to be depending on each other.
It's certainly beautiful. Look at that. All right, if you don't think that we're going to be okay or not, look at that as they go off towards Hotel on the Key. This place is beautiful, Colin. We're going to be fine.
Yes, you know, Christiansted is one of the most beautiful venues in the entire Caribbean. So just want to say thanks to our sponsors, of course, the Virgin Islands Department of Tourism. I want to say thanks to the VIPD, a supporting sponsor, A Taste of St. Croix Incorporated, for continually supporting the merchants of downtown Christiansted. And of course, I want to say big respect to the Office of the Governor and the Virgin Islands Housing Park and Recreation, and all of the other stakeholders that continue to support and make Jump Up a success.
Colin Hodge, organizer of the 17th annual Valentine Jump Up. Get your vehicles out of here by 5 o'clock. Smiling faces, music, and food on every block. And get your sweetheart something. I love you. Back to you, Stacy. Still looking for them earrings. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Aw, Wes, I never knew. But we'll have your Little League Baseball highlights when we come back. We'll be right back. Now we have some recent highlights from the Elmo Plaskett Little League East at DC Canegata Ballpark. Here is Stephen Koo Francis with your Sports 411.
Hello, Stacy. The Elmo Plaskett East Little League was in action this past weekend at the DC Canegata Ballpark. Well, on Saturday in the 7-9 division, Little Yankees defeated Blazing Giants 12-9. The winning pitcher was Azir Miller. The top hitters for the Little Yankees were Walton Jack. He went 1 for 2 with 4 RBIs and a home run. Masai Rosario, he went 1 for 2 with an RBI. And Kimoy Georges, he went 1 for 2 with an RBI. For the Blazing Giants, we had Carlos Morales, he went 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs. And Juan Acosta, he went 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. In the second game, in the 10-12 division, Rangers edged out Reds 9-7. The winning pitchers was Marcelino Vera. The top hitters for the Rangers were McCoy. Miller, he went 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Tariq Malloy, he went 1 for 1 with an RBI. And Makil Rogers, he went 2 for 2 with an RBI. For the Reds, we had Julio Carmona, he went 1 for 2. And Luis Vera, he went 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. In the third game on Saturday, in the 10-12 division, we had the Suns defeating Blazing Giants 12-2. Steve Ventura, he got the win. The top hitters for the Sun were Marquis Sexas, he went 2 for 3. Kimoy Ferdinand, he went 1 for 1. For the Blazing Giants, we had Paul Rios, he went 1 for 2. And Deshaun Graham, he went 1 for 2. Well, on Sunday in the 4-6 division, the Pee Wee division, the Reds won over Toon Squad 17-14 in a very high scoring game. The top hitters for the Reds were Jaden Lesma, he went 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Kyron Burke, he went 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs. Tristan Herman, he went 2 for 2 with an RBI. For Toon Squad, we had Janelle Montez, he went 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Ronaldo Ayala, he went 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. And Kwamande Henley, he went 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. In the second game in the 7-9 division, Angels came back to beat Blazing Giants 19-11. Tyreek Peterson, he got the win. The top hitters for the Angels were Tyreek Peterson, he went 1 for 1 with an RBI. And Elijah Cammy, oh, that name sounds familiar. That sounds like Andy's son. He went 1 for 1 with 4 RBIs. In the final game on Sunday in the 10-12 division, the Reds won over the Suns in a close one, 4-3. Augustus Martin, he got the win. Top hitters for the Reds were Nathan Rodriguez, he went 2 for 3. For the Suns, it was Akito Lindquist, he went 1 for 2 with an RBI. Well, folks, the action continues on Friday and goes on to Sunday. Go on out and show these kids your support. That's a look at Sports 4-1 update. This is me, Stephen Q. Francis from News Channel 8. Back to you, Stacy.